Hey friends, I'm Teacher Ivan from WANA Educational Services, and today, you and I are going on an epic science adventure. Ever wondered how radioactive elements can actually help keep your food fresh? Sounds wild, right? But stick with me. By the end you'll see how science is making your snacks safer, and your strawberries last way longer. First up, let's clear the air. Food irradiation isn't about nuking your lunch or making it glow in the dark. Think of it more like super-powered sunlight, energy that zaps away bacteria and bugs, but leaves the food itself just as tasty and safe. So, how does it work? The main star here is cobalt-60, a radioactive isotope that shoots out gamma rays, kind of like X-rays, but stronger. There's also cesium-137, and some facilities use fancy machines to make electron beams and X-rays, but cobalt-60 is the classic go-to. Here's how the whole process goes down. First, the food gets cleaned and packaged, sometimes even sealed tight, to avoid anything sneaky getting in after treatment. Packaging is picked, so it lets the radiation pass through but keeps the food fresh. Next, the packages ride a conveyor belt into a chamber with walls so thick they could stop a superhero. Inside is the cobalt-60, chilling underwater for safety when not in use. When it's go time, the source rises up, and as the food passes by, gamma rays zip through it. These rays smash into the DNA of any bacteria, insects, or parasites, wrecking their ability to multiply or survive. But the food, it stays basically the same, with only tiny changes, like what you'd get from freezing or cooking. Now, what can this process actually do? For potatoes, onions, and garlic, a low dose stops sprouting, so they stay fresh for months. For grains, beans, and dried fruits, it nukes hidden insects and eggs. No need for harsh chemicals. Medium doses kill off spoilage bugs in strawberries and meats, making them last weeks instead of days. And high doses, they can sterilize spices and hospital diets, wiping out nasty bacteria like E. coli and salmonella. Astronaut food, you bet, irradiated and safe. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine putting a termite-infested log in the blazing sun. The sunlight kills the pests inside, but doesn't turn the log into sunlight. Same with food irradiation. The rays kill the bad guys, but the food doesn't become radioactive. And don't worry about safety. The food never touches the source, and you can't make something radioactive just by exposing it to gamma rays. It's as safe as getting a dental X-ray. Nutrients mostly stay put, and after decades of research, there's no evidence of any weird chemicals showing up, so next time you bite into a fresh strawberry in winter, you might just have a little science, and a bit of cobalt-60, to thank. If you want more cool lessons and academic boosts, check out WANA Educational Services on YouTube and all your favorite platforms, or hit us up directly, details in the description. Thanks for learning with me. See you on the next science adventure.